friends, hard-working souls of Monterey, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute, chronic, sciatic, neurologic, or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earaches, toothaches, backaches, swellings, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxiety and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
Hello guys, welcome back to the show. The food dude here. Okay, calm down, calm down. I can do this. Hello guys, welcome back to the show. The food dude here. Today I'm gonna show you something very special, something that I found in the archives of my family. What you just saw is actual footage from my great-great-grandfather, and what I have here is probably the last of his Salazar Fixer Elixir that has been handed down from generation through generation, and a secret formula that I'm gonna be sharing with you today. And I'm gonna show you the ingredients we're gonna be using today to make this amazing elixir that it has, in my opinion, one of the most amazing healing properties that you can have. And probably you have all these ingredients already sitting in your kitchen. So it's really easy to make, it's very inexpensive, but it's actually very powerful. So before we make the elixir, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the ingredients today, the health benefits that we're gonna be using today, starting with your garlic. Garlic has the main molecule in garlic is gonna be the allicin and also the allicin. It improves your blood flow, it decreases inflammation, and this happens when, especially, allicin is released especially when you crush your garlic. So when you slice it, dice it, or chew it, is when the allicin is gonna be released. And so for this reason, I rather you have it sliced, diced, crushed, chewed garlic even, or more than swallow it. If you swallow it, you might not enjoy all the potential benefits that it has. Still beneficial, but maybe not as much as it could be. Other benefits includes it lowers your bad cholesterol, the LDL and triglycerides. It increases your good cholesterol, the HDL. It stimulates your red blood cell production, so it's going to give you more energy. It has also been shown to be good for depression and anxiety and other emotional imbalances, and even Alzheimer's symptoms. It lowers your blood sugar as well, so this is great news for diabetics. And for those trying to lose weight, it's great news because the garlic acts as a thermogenic as well. And a thermogenic means that it's going to rise your body temperature ever so slightly during the day. And so you're going to have a more caloric output. And so just by lying around and doing nothing, you burn more calories. But it's especially so if you're actually active and you go do exercise. It's going to help you lose weight. It inhibits adipogenesis, which is the growth or your fat cells, and also the addition of fat cells in different zones of your body. So it's amazing news for people who are trying to do some weight management. It's an amazing anti-inflammatory agent, which means that it's going to help you with pain, it's going to help you with arthritis, osteoarthritis, it's going to help you with back pain, lower back pain, sciatic, muscle pain, cramps, and all these things are associated with inflammatory conditions. It helps regulate the sexual hormones, which are your estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone, and also helps decrease the incidence of cancers such as colon cancer, prostate cancer, ovarian cancer. And overall, it's just such an amazing and powerful thing to have in your diet and you as a supplement or in your food, or today in this fixer elixir that I'm going to be preparing for you. So garlic is amazing. So never underestimate it. Try to have some garlic every day in any form. You can cook with it, you can just swallow it if you want, or you can use it in many different ways. So today I'm going to be using garlic. It's going to be one of the main ingredients. And what I do is I wouldn't let this garlic sit like that. As I say, when you start chopping garlic is when the allicin and allicin start activated. And so you want to take advantage of that. And so you want to, as soon as you cut it or dice it, you want to do something with it. In this case, what I would do is after I slice it, I would immediately put it in a jar. And that's probably going to be good for today for me. You can put way more. If you can stomach it, if you don't mind the, you know, the smell and all the odor and all that, you can put way more. So you do that. And then from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the turmeric. And how much turmeric I'm gonna add? I'm just gonna add 2 tablespoons, but you can go higher. And in fact, I'm gonna put 3 tablespoons. 2 and 3. Again, matter of personal preference. Turmeric, as opposed to ginger, is cousin, doesn't have such a overpowering taste, at least for me. So I can have a lot of it. Now, what are the health benefits of your turmeric? Well, your turmeric is a very powerful anti-inflammatory agent, and one of the biggest and more known and researched element in your turmeric is curcumin or curcuminoids. And much like your garlic, and because it has anti-inflammatory properties, your turmeric is going to help you relieve pain, joint pain, muscle pain, fibromyalgia, arthritis, and it also going to help you. It's going to help you lower blood sugar. It's going to increase your energy, and it's going to help for those people with diabetes. On top of that, it has antimicrobial properties, so it's going to cleanse your systems. It's going to cleanse your digestive system. It can also be used topically. I've seen people mix it with honey and use it as masks or pour it on your skin, especially for people with acne. That's a great idea. It's a great idea. It's a great way to get rid of all the bacteria that cause acne. And it's also going to help you to reduce your cholesterol and manage all the cholesterol that is produced in your body. So it's going to increase the good one, reduce the bad one. It's going to start removing all that plaque from the arteries and reduce atherosclerosis, which overall is an amazing thing to be doing for your body. And turmeric has been used for thousands of years, particularly in India as a spice, and its health benefits are very well documented. Over 6,000 studies have been done with it, and basically there's no side effects, much like garlic. There's no limit as to how much you should consume in a day. So it's really going to come down to your preference, your how much you can stomach it. And now I'm going to add the 4 limes, and while I squeeze them, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the health benefits of your limes. So your lime and also your lemons are loaded with vitamin C and bioflavonoids, and both of them are considered category 1 antioxidants. So if you're working on, you know, anti-aging, or you're working on cleansing your body systems or reducing free radical damage from the sun or from the environment or just from aging itself, your lemon has to be part of your diet. They also increase the production of your gastric juices, and you might notice that immediately when you smell your limes, you might start salivating, and salivation is the first stage of digestion. And that's exactly what happened inside your stomach. Your stomach has hydrochloric acid, and hydrochloric acid starts producing when you smell something. So digestion doesn't really start when you put food in your mouth. It starts really with the sense of smell. And even sometimes, just by thinking about biting on a lime, my mouth starts salivating. It's quite interesting. And so a healthy production of hydrochloric acid in the stomach goes a long way, because it will help you break down protein, fats, carbohydrates, and that's going to help for all these nutrients to be absorbed into your body and to be better assimilated. When we don't have healthy production of your hydrochloric acid, we have something called hypochlorhydria, and it's been linked to leaky gut syndrome, it's been linked to Crohn's disease, it's been linked to poor digestion, constipation, and all these things that you really don't want to have. Your limes also help release the uric acid from the body, and uric acid is one of the elements that causes gout and arthritis and inflammation of the joints. So that's why it's also known as a powerful anti-inflammatory. And finally, particularly when you mix with hot water, which we're going to be doing today, it seems to increase the function of your immune system. And just like garlic, garlic is actually going to help you produce more macrophages and natural killer cells, which are very important blood cells, white blood cells, to fight fevers, to fight infections, to fight bacteria and viral infections. So this is an amazing thing to be doing, especially if you're sick. If you come down with the flu or any viral condition, you really need to be drinking this. And in fact, I would suggest to make up to 3 liters of this mix and just down it every day while you're sick. And then for maintenance, what I try to do is to drink at least 1 liter every day, just for maintenance, for for prevention and well-being. And this container right here is a vintage Pac-Man container that is almost 30 years old, but I digress. This container is 1.5 liters. So I'm just gonna top it with hot water. The thing is that before I do that, and normally how I would do it, is I'm gonna make this mix and I'm gonna let it sit there just like it is right now, and I'm gonna put it overnight inside the fridge. What I'm doing is the lime is acting and reacting with the garlic and the turmeric. And so all the aline and the curcuminoids and all the vitamin C and the flavonoids are being concentrated, and they stay here overnight, and that seems to extract more of the benefits from your garlic and your cumin. It's a very synergistic compound and combination that's really gonna increase your metabolism, increase your vitality, increase your moods, increase your digestion and immune function, etc., etc. And so the next day, what I will do is take it out of the fridge, and then that's when I'm gonna put the hot water. I'm gonna put the hot water, I'm gonna let it sit, and I can start drinking it like that. Now, the non-vegan version of it would be to add, on top of everything, your honey. And adding honey to it is gonna make it way more palatable. So if you're a strict vegan, what I do sometimes is just put stevia or xylitol. If you want to put some honey in it, but the best honey, which I have talked in another video in the past, it would be your Manuka honey. However, it can be very expensive. I just ran out of mine, and that goes between $30 and $50 for a little jar. It's totally worth it, but it can be prohibitive for some people. Sometimes it can be too much for your budget. So what I would recommend is just to get non-pasteurized, locally sourced organic honey. All right, and then from here, you can just add as much honey as you want. It's a matter of preference. I'm not gonna go into the health benefits of your honey, which are many, because I already have a video about it. So I recommend you to check it out after you finish watching this one, and then you can decide if you wanna use honey or no. All right, now I'm just gonna bring the hot water. All right, so as I say, this holds about 1.5 liters, and I try to drink one of these ones every day. There are no known side effects for garlic. If you eat too much of anything, of course, I've said before, it's not gonna be good for you. So among the side effects that I can probably warn you about, especially with the garlic, you might lose your girlfriend, you might lose your job, you might lose your friends, because you can be a little bit stinky if you have a lot of garlic. I put a lot more garlic than this before, and you don't smell it yourself, but people around you will. Fortunately, the people I interact with, they really don't mind, and probably they smell even worse than me. I don't know, other health freaks, so it's all good. But as I say, it's a matter of preference. And also, what I found is that the toothpaste that we made last time, that seems to neutralize the smell of the garlic from your mouth. So it's a great idea. If you haven't seen it, check it out and try that. Try that, because that's gonna neutralize whatever excessive garlicky smell that might be lingering there. Other than that, your garlic might be a little bit irritant for some people's stomach. So as I say, start small, maybe start building up, see how your body reacts to it, especially if you're not used to have it, especially in its raw form. If you cook with garlic, it becomes way easier to digest. But also the aline and all the goodies in garlic are gonna be deactivated for the most part. So raw garlic is what it's at. And if you mix it in this fixer elixir, it's gonna be even better. And that's pretty much it. So just try to stir it, and during the day, just have it. Have as much as you want, have as much as you can stomach. If you're sick, as I said, try to have 3 liters of this on top of your water. All right, I'm totally used to the flavor of this now, but if it's too strong, remember, you can always dilute it with water, which is what I'm gonna do today, especially because it's really hot right now. All right, make sure it works for you. The right way is your way, and even drinking a fraction of this every day, you don't have to drink the whole thing, is incredibly beneficial, especially if you do it over a long period of time. All right, so that's all for today. Thank you for joining me, and now you have the secret recipe and technique that has been handed down in my family, and I hope it's gonna serve you well. All right, well, I'll see you in my next video, and cheers. Thanks, Grandpa.
Make me proud, son. High five.